So I'm hearing Cardi B is trying to normalize MCs not writing their own raps. And I'm here to say, as far as the hip hop industry goes, this is kind of been a thing for years now. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. Hey, don't forget to check out the link of the day in the description.
My life will never be the same. Cause girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain, I cannot explain.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So Cardi B has, I think she's trying to, okay, so basically everybody knows, I guess everybody don't know. Okay, newsflash, not all rappers write their own raps, okay? So Cardi B is trying to, at least it seems like, make it seem like it's normal for rappers to not write their own raps. And to be honest with you, it is kind of normal for mainstream pop artists to not write their own material. Get it? Get it? Because realistically, if you go to the underground, everybody writes their own stuff. If you go to, hip hop, everybody writes their own stuff. In this pop music that we have so much of, a majority of them don't write their own material. I just want to make sure that there's a distinction between the two, because often what's being felt is that people don't understand the commercialization of hip hop. They don't understand how corporate America recognizes that mainstream America gravitates to the energy that hip hop creates, and thus, in order to move merchandise and in order to separate people from their finance, from their money, they have weaponized hip hop, and it's often seen in pop culture. Anyway, point being, Cardi B has come out basically talking about even if she don't write a rap, she still gets the bag. She's still getting the money. She's still getting paid. All of this and this and that. And I think she's trying to shoot at, whoever she's trying to shoot at. So before we go any further, for anybody that want to talk shit about Cardi B not writing their own raps, writing her own raps, have that same energy for Drake. Let's just be clear on that. Have that same energy for Drake. Me, myself, I think artists need to, if they want to claim themselves to be one of the best rappers or one of the best poets or lyricists or whatever the case might be, which many artists try to proclaim themselves to be, I think that they need to produce their own material. I think they need to write their own material. But I am absolutely a person that believes that if that is not what you're claiming, then no, you don't necessarily need to write your own material. And the reason why I say this is a lot of people just don't know this, but a lot of old school rappers that people looked up to, that did their thing, didn't necessarily write their own material. Now, I'm not trying to bash nobody, so I'm not going to go through the plethora of names that I know for a fact didn't write their own material. For a fact, didn't write their own material, because I don't think it's that important in this discussion. What this discussion is about is knowing the difference between hip hop and pop culture. You see, back in the 80s, when people were reciting raps that other people wrote, it was still hip hop, because it wasn't trying to cross over until popular music territory. Now, if you had somebody trying to be Michael Jackson but rapping, then that wouldn't be hip hop. Michael Jackson's not hip hop. Michael Jackson's the king of pop. If you had somebody trying to be Whitney Houston in the 80s but rapping, that wouldn't be hip hop. Whitney Houston was queen. Get it? But if you have somebody that they're producing hip hop material and somebody else is writing it and they're performing it in a manner of hip hop, then yes, it can be seen as hip hop. But the distinction that I'm making between the 80s and the time that we live in now is even people that are writing their own music is trying to be more crossover. They're trying to be more pop. So we will rarely see an individual in this day and age that we're living in currently not writing their own raps and still being hip hop. It's just that's not what's happening. The people who are not writing their own raps, they're trying to, the reason in which why they're pushed to the forefront is because of their crossover appeal. Cardi B, crossover appeal. Nicki Minaj has a lot of crossover appeal, and I don't believe she writes everything, but that's just me. So when we look at what we have now and we look at where we want to go with hip hop, people, we have to decide whether we want to give the underground the respect that they deserve, if we want to give battle rappers the respect that they deserve, or if we just want to say, you know what, let's just go look at the flashy stuff because, you know, bright lights, shiny things. Anyway, so Cardi B is trying to say a lot of rappers aren't writing their own raps. And I'm here to say she is 100% correct. If you want rappers that's writing their own raps, listen to Pusha T. I listen to Pusha. Listen to a J. Cole. J. Cole's fire. Listen to a Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's fire. Now, you see the names that I just named? All of these people have distinct styles. It's obvious that they write their own raps. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. Like, how do you feel? Like, I know a lot of people say if you don't write your own raps, it just don't count. And what I'm saying is that I know a lot of people that could write raps, but they just don't have the appeal that could make them a star. And I know quite a few people that have the type of personality that can help make them become a star, but just don't have the requisite talent to be able to pen good work. So what do we want? Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it. Coming soon to the BBN network. Hip hop owes its beginnings to the South Bronx. In the 1970s, the overall lifestyle created by the borough's crime, poverty, police oppression, and lack of recreational outlets culminated in a perfect storm of revolutionary creativity. The abandoned buildings and vacant lots of rubble gave way to a carefreeness that created a need for self-expression. While the Renaissance is a period in European history, covering the spans between the 14th and 17th century, where the grand architecture helped influence the poets of that time to create sonnets of love, the South Bronx's dilapidated buildings, plethora of garbage, and violent crime gave way to the voice of the poverty and the oppressed. The days of disco, which was music that was for celebration, were coming to an end. The generation that closed their eyes to the squalid lifestyle that was created by the lack of governmental oversight were being aged out. Pop culture became unpopular. Disco music did not represent the lifestyle of the South Bronx, and the up-and-coming generation was well aware. and having nowhere to fit in, the inhabitants of the South Bronx created their own lane. Hip hop, the culture.